Yo, Mo B, man, drop that shit. You know what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. So grab one by the hand.
Topic. Our next topic of the day is like something that's really important right now. That's been important for a long time, and that is the big R word, racism. Racism, and to me, I feel like I never really been in like a racial situation where somebody threw a racial slur at me or somebody did something to me. It was just this one time. It was the one situation where I'm walking. I wear like high self-esteem colors like blue and red and shit.
Oh my God.
So I'm out one day. I'm out one day, and I'm walking on the sidewalk. Me and my homeboy walking on the sidewalk, and then these white people are coming towards us. We're walking towards them. And she instantly she looked at me in my eyes, whatever, and just grabbed her boyfriend's hand like on some scary shit. I'm like, damn, that's the first race thing that ever happened.
That was racist.
Yeah, like that. I would say that's
It is
that's
racist,
profiling. And
If I'm walking past you, Wayne, on the street, I'm grabbing my girlfriend.
that's crazy.
you look
That's crazy.
bully, like
And-
you look- all right.
And something else I
was
like to say
joking.
about the racism part before I let y'all take the floor, whatever. I feel like racism is definitely real, but I think it's taught. But I came over, I be thinking or whatever. So I heard that the black Africans, whatever, that our genes are dominant and theirs are recessive. And I feel like, and they say within the next however many years that our generation, our blood, our DNA will take over theirs, right? So I feel like if I'm the white people, if I'm European or whatever, and that is true, that's a fact, then I'm gonna do whatever it takes to stop my people from going extinct. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, especially if I got the means to. So I'm not gonna say racism is right. It's not right to me, but I understand it. I understand it from that standpoint. If we gonna kill out their whole race or whatever, their whole culture or whatever, I would want to do something to stop that.
But you don't have to be rude about it. And you don't have to mistreat people about it.
And
But you do.
in a way, if you got the power, like if you getting ready to kill if you got a family, right, and I got a family, and your family are killing or destroying or taking over my family, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to stop your family from taking over my family.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right, but I understand that situation.
Yeah.
And to me, that's why I look at like the racism or whatever. Like the old people back then feel like we taking over or whatever, and they teach their kids certain shit. You feel me? That affects the world today, whether it's police officers, judges, whatever. And I just feel like they not right, but I understand.
I feel like, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I don't even want to say that I understand them because it's just wrong. Like, I don't believe it's wrong. I feel like, like if you're thinking like, I can't let this race take over my race, it's kind of like, dude, like, shut up. Like, like seriously, like, really? Like, we all can't just, like, unite and just, like, who cares if your race, like, takes over my race? Like, come on. Like, we are all part of the human race, so why do we have to, like, and no, just too much messed up, horrible things have happened, and it's just not, like, I'm not even going to try to understand them. Like, I don't care. Like, you're horrible. You're a horrible human being if
Exactly.
like, I don't, nah.
What's your take on that?
Racism. I feel like, man, the people at the top don't deal with this. I mean, that's really what it's about. Just human or races taking over races, right? But it's not like white people, black people. No, it's real regions, it's countries, it's the system. It's what we call playing politics. But us at the bottom, we talk about racism, but because we're ignorant, we don't know what we're talking about. We thinking it's color versus color. But these people sitting at these tables, man, Jewish, African, Saudi Arabian, and it's a real diverse money conversation. It's just about controlling power, you know. Not just white people trying to take over blacks like us in America's thing. Because, I mean, what do you think in Saudi Arabia? There's white people over there? No, like Africans been in power for years, yo. Like, there's a lot of billionaires and trillionaires that are black. That Fidel Castro, he's Hispanic, or Spanish, I guess, whatever he is. Cuban, you know, part of that whole South American situation. But I think just us at the bottom, we don't know, we're ignorant, so racism is between white and black people only, or Hispanics in America, but it's not.
It's
I mean,
not.
it's really not. Like
It's
the
really
world
not.
is, once we get out of America and that mentality, we'll realize what the world really is, you know?
I feel like
That's big money.
it's more than just white
Yeah.
and black people, and I feel like lighter Hispanics, lighter Asians, and lighter black people, they don't experience the same racism as the darker skin tones. They don't. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I do not experience the same racism as Latinas that are darker than me, and other light-skinned girls do not experience the same racism as darker women or men do, and that's straight facts. Like, I don't care what anyone says, like, that is straight up the truth to me. So that goes for every race, like everyone. Like, the lighter people don't experience the same racism.
I haven't heard that before. That's dope. That's deep. I understand.
Everyone has their struggles, man. It's not like we're just stuck on white and black, because that's what they've been selling us for years here, as far as propaganda and, you know what I mean, just business and shit like that. But in reality, man, once you realize these people they laughing at us. They're laughing at us with these protesters, these riots. It ain't gonna stop. We've been doing that for year after year. Nothing's changing.
Exactly.
The system's the same, man. We talk about Obama, we talk about Trump.
But it's
They're the
not
same,
changing.
and nothing's changing.
But I still feel like the protests, it's not like, oh, you're doing it for nothing. Like, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
for something.
I still feel like it's.
But it's nothing.
I still think that it's good that there's protests and that there's people trying to
For you,
fight
like,
against.
like personal. That's a personal.
I
You know,
kind of
do you like
agree with
that?
it, but sometimes like I seen this video the other day where you know the Charlottesville or whatever, there's some shit going on to where white people out there like protesting with Confederate flags, Nazis and all that type of shit. And then they run up on a white boy, and my man say, "I'm just out here having fun."
What?
like he took his shirt off. He took his shirt off and shit. And he like, "I'm just out here having fun." Like nobody did nothing to him. Like I guess they all can do that, but I'm guess like even with the protest, same situation. Like some motherfuckers out there not caring. Like everybody out there protesting ain't really out there. They just out there because it's trending. It's a thing to do, and some people like they ain't really got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna go march too.
Yeah.
To me, I'm not saying all the people out there are just on some whole plan shit,
Yeah,
but
that
I
man-
think a lot of the people out there are on some plan shit.
Martin
so they
Luther
don't
King
really care.
protests his whole entertainment career and still got assassinated. His whole career was about protesting, and they still shot him down. So you know what I mean? As far as like, and what was he doing? They was getting punched in the face. They was every time they show up, he'll tell them non-violent. They punch him in the face, lock him up. They don't like protest. It's funny, but I mean it's not funny
sad at
because
the
it's
same
history. It is. But if you really was there, you'll see that there's black people punching black people too. You know what I mean? Like there was white people with black people at that time, and they were getting beat. It wasn't even like it's a mentality thing. Like we're trying to change the mentality, but we're going about it just on the streets. No, you got to go into the system. You got to become politicians. You got to become, you know, lawyers, attorneys, judges. You got to really get into the system to change it. Just on the streets with signs ain't doing nothing. That's not a job. That's little kids saying it. But what can you really do for that little kid by protesting? Nothing, you know.
I feel like the same protesting been going on like. It's been going on since the 50s, 60s, or whatever.
Man, before
like the
that.
same type of protest, like the same been
that.
going on in the streets. And to me, I don't think much has changed. But I feel like much hasn't changed. Enough hasn't changed simply because like don't nobody really care about that protest. Like they gonna do it for a couple of days, maybe for a couple of months, but it's not gonna everlasting. Not really gonna make a difference. So I feel like with protesting, like the people that do protest, for all the people that do protest, participate in all those things, y'all gotta change it up. So this could get me in a lot of trouble, but fuck it. I feel like if you want to make a difference with protesting, like let's say, for example, if a cop kills somebody out here, like don't protest here. You understand? Like don't nobody really care if you protest where it took place. Like I say you take it to where, I say you hold that officer accountable and take it to that officer's community. You understand? To where, let's say, we got Black Lives Matter at this police house, like in the suburbs or whatever, right? When those neighbors walk outside, take their kids to school, when they going to get some food, they gonna see all these protests, and then at that point, the kids gonna ask questions like, "Daddy, why all these black people out here with signs or whatever?" Yeah, because your neighbor across the street did some shit that was wrong. You understand? I think you can dress it that way. And though I think those people, they'll be mad, but they will hold that neighbor accountable. You feel me? I think with protesting the way it is right now, ain't nobody being held accountable because you just marching through anybody's streets.
Yeah.
All the police officers didn't do that shit. It was a specific police officer or a particular police officer that partake in those wrong ass, crooked cop ass activities and shit. So I say don't march in Hollywood. They ain't gonna do shit. You feel me? I say you take it to where that person lives. You understand? To where and hold that person accountable, not just fucking up traffic for everybody else. Fuck up traffic where they live at. Like some people be doing some, like some people be having places to go that make some people hate that shit.
Man.
Like if I'm trying to get to a job interview or something, this I not a real situation. But let's say if I was trying to get to a job interview or the people that was trying to get to a job interview or whatever, and the buses was shut down because they got a waiting track for all these motherfucking people to pass by.
Man.
That'll make them hate that shit forever.
Yeah.
So, but that's just my take on it. To me, just protest. If y'all gonna do it, bro. If y'all gonna do it, people, like
It's cool to have
make
freedom
it work
of speech,
and
man.
do it to where somebody is being affected and held accountable for it. That's just my take on that.
And I just feel like it's better than staying silent.
Yeah, it's
I
good
feel
for
like
freedom of
it's
speech. for
way
sure.
better than staying silent.
Yeah, they can stay silent over that. Like they can, all they gotta do is just be quiet. Just me.
And then it's gonna make him or her realize like, oh, I really fucked up.
Really
Yeah.
did something wrong.
And I feel like that'll make the next cop think twice.
Mhm.
Like I don't want Black Lives Matter at my house. Like
No.
shit, I ain't gonna beat this nigga up right now. Nah, I'm not gonna do
Black
it.
Lives Matter.
I'm not. I don't want him at my house. So to
that's
me,
funny.
To me,
Black Lives Matter,
it's
like
fun-
your
I would
cousin.
say, like it is. It's funny. It's funny to you, but to
Black
other
Lives Matter,
people, like
wow.
it's super real to them. But I feel like protests haven't been getting the
It
job
just has
done.
to be active, man. Let's do like the right active things, man. Like I said, let's get out this mind frame of black and white
Mhm.
and realize it's on the world stage, man. Everybody, you know, every race come to America, especially in America,
Right.
and deal with racism, man. We're the most
Mhm.
ignorant country out here, man. It's crazy.
Trump is our president.
Oh,
That says
man.
enough
You know.
about our country.
Well,
So-
we got in this Trump thing, man. We pretend like this is brand new, like we haven't had,
They just came out the closet.
you know.
Yeah, I agree
That's
with
it.
that.
There's like 40. This is the 45th president. Like it's not like he's the first. That's been the same Trumps for the last 43 presidents. Like
But I feel
That's
like
weird.
everybody else hasn't been
Yes,
strong
Trump
though.
has
yes,
another president like Trump.
yes. Oh God.
43.
I don't
We've had
think
43
it's,
like Trump.
I don't.
Yeah,
40,
all of them.
40, 40.
Even Barack Obama is the same as Trump. He may not seem like it on camera because it's entertainment. But when you get behind the walls and you talk politics with him, you'll hear the same conversation as Trump.
Oh, that's tough, right? That's a tough one right
Yeah.
there. You understand? Like that's his opinion.
That's
right
my
there.
opinion.
Right there.
My opinion.
Right there.
What's the name of the show?
I can't. Yeah,
What's
my
the name of
opinion
the show?
better.
That's
But
all I'm saying.
overall, with that situation, I can't really speak on it. But I would say like now, like I would like to thank Trump. You understand? I think everybody should because it's bringing out in a way y'all haven't heard the opinion. I feel like y'all gotta thank him just because he's bringing people out. You understand? At his
Bring the
rallies and shit, they not invisible. They not in the crib no more. They out in these streets. So I was like, now you know who these people are.
Yeah.
Whether everybody out taking pictures, all that, the video, you can point them out.
Yeah.
So
Those
now at this
people-
point you know,
Everybody.
you know who your enemy are. They not just, you don't know who it is being this way. Now you see.
Yeah.
So he brought them all out. He made them strong. He made them tough. So I'm like, you gotta just take advantage of that. Like they out there super strong now.
That's a good thing.
And you can be at their crib protesting Black Lives Matter. At all these motherfuckers' crib just, to
Black
me.
Lives Matter.
to me.
You ready?
But I just feel like, in a way,
Yeah.
I just feel like,
ain't ready.
yeah, I feel
You
like he
ready.
brought the covers off. Like they got hoods on now.
But that's good.
sometimes.
That's gonna push us, and I mean like the real melting pot of America, not just the youth, like us, this generation, like how we sitting here diverse. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna push us to the next level to kick all these dumb, ignorant, old motherfuckers out, man. It's time for
Yeah.
like a new wave, like
It's
this.
coming.
You know what I mean? And that's why.
We
And I
just
think it's
gotta-
gonna start with us, man.
It's
for
sad.
sure.
Yeah.
Already.
It's big time,
It really
you know,
is.
because it has to take this for us to really push and really go forward.
And that's why
But
we
it's
need
cool.
to teach like kids that are younger than us, like, don't be racist.
Exactly, you know.
Like,
And I don't think we're racist, man. We may have thoughts and shit, but we're not racist, you know. This generation, we're not, man.
And then in a way, like not even just this on some. I was gonna save this, but I'm just let this shit out
You think
now.
so?
Like with this whole racism shit. I know like racism and profiling and shit like that. By the way, based off the way someone look in my community, or whatever, where I'm from, and the people that I grew up with, even black people be like that. For example, let's say if my people, if somebody see me sagging, whatever, they gonna look at me like I'm educated. You feel me? I got a lot of good things going on in my life, positive things. But if somebody see me sagging, they gonna look at me like, yeah, he just even my own people, like my own people gonna look at me like that. You understand? So it's not just white people, not just cops profiling, but we do it too.
We do it too.
Whether they
That's what I'm
profiling
saying,
me,
yo.
whether they look at me like I'm a thug, whether they look at me like I'm gay or something, cause my fucking pants sagging. You understand? Like that don't mean none of that shit.
Man.
That don't mean none of that shit. So like I say, it's just everybody. And it's not like you said. It's not just a black and white thing. It's a black thing, black brown, all that shit.
So y'all do it to each other.
Yeah, every day,
Yeah.
every day. So I think any last words from y'all before we move on?
Nah, man. Just keep fucking pushing forward, man.
Nice last
Shit,
words.
yeah.
Yeah, but let's keep pushing forward, and y'all out there protest. Let's do something different. Let's change it up just a tad bit, just a little bit. Just go somewhere else and do that shit. Opinion y'all thought was better in these different topics or whatever.
Yes.
Cause to me, my opinion was better than all theirs, except the ones we agreed on. If we didn't agree, my opinion was better than theirs.
Do you hear somebody talking right now? I don't.
Whatever. Hey, whatever. So yeah, go vote, y'all. Like I say, happy Friday, man. Go enjoy y'all night. Don't get influenced by the wrong people.
Don't.
Stop being racist. Hey, protest. Do something different. And true love.
Spread
I
love
love
out
you.
there. Spread love.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
We out. Cut.
Yo, set. Hey. Yeah.
You know, I hoop. I'm having hoop.
Yeah.
I'm a shooter too.
Yeah.
I shoot that bitch.
Yeah. On the set. Where we at, man?
LA film. LA film.
What?
My opinion better. Fuck you said, bitch. I'm about to shoot you in your motherfucking leg, bitch.
Ah.
Nigga got the lights right. Tonight gonna be a nice night. Pull the focus. Twist the fingers. I'm about to do some cranger.
Yeah.
Niggas having fun. I'm about to pop the trunk and get my gun.
Hey.
Canon 5D Mark III.
Hey.
Niggas say what? You can't see me.
Huh.
Except when you watch TV.
Hey.
Look on your phone. You gonna see me smiling in your fucking face.
Ah. D Wayne, man.
My opinion better. Familiar films. We work, y'all watch. You know the same. Relatable film. You understand?
100%.
From LA,
Hey, they see the silver screen, man. They see the vision, dog.
they see it.
They see it, man.
They see it. Y'all gotta listen to it. Y'all gotta hear it too. You see it, you listen, you gonna feel it here.
Yeah.
VBS got a hypnotized.
Y'all gonna see it. Big screens near you. All screens near you.
Fuck
Tablets.
it. Fuck it.
Desktops. MacBooks. Phones. S6, 7s, iPhones, all movie screens, all projectors. Y'all gonna see us on every fucking thing. You understand? Y'all gonna see us in magazines, books, all that shit.
Oh.
So I need to show you.
Oh. Hey.
Just move the show.
That's it.
See this? See the shows?
Oh. Hey. They ain't fucking with you, Wayne. They ain't fucking with you, Wayne. Hey. This nigga look 36.
Yo, Mo B, man, drop that shit.